Hello, American Patriots. Douglas Ducote here. You know this video must be very important when I dressed up for the occasion. Nah, just kidding. Actually, I'm just getting home with my wife from attending the Republican Women of Southwest Louisiana's Christmas party. Starting off in 2019, my wife is going to be the liaison for Legislative Affairs Committee. So looking very forward to that and supporting her in this organization. It was a pleasure meeting all of the wonderful women and their significant others tonight at the party. I want to thank them for having us out there. Wonderful, wonderful group of conservative Republican women, and we had a marvelous time. The Pioneer Club, excellent place. Thank you to the staff there that served us tonight, and the food was fantastic. Anyhow, hey, look, this is a prime example, what you're looking at right now, of how you can take a Louisiana boy out of the swamp and dress him up and make him look presentable. So a little out of the norm for me for my videos. Anyhow, sticking to the subject, today's video is going to be short and simple and to the point. And it's about what happened today in the White House, where President Trump invited Nancy Pelosi and Mr. Chuck Schumer to come up and talk about funding to build the wall. Now, stop 1 second. Let me back up about that wall. This is what I personally believe needs to happen, which is what President Trump had in mind during the campaign, and then it went astray and they're not going to do it anymore. And that is, have Mexico build that wall by just cutting off their funding if they don't. Plain and simple. Build the wall, we keep sending you millions of dollars. Don't build the wall, you don't get anything else from us. Solved, done, over with. I guarantee you that wall will go up and it'll be very, very nice. Anyhow, he brought him in there to talk about the funding. And he also invited the media. And they did not like that too well because, you see, Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer like to discuss how Trump's not transparent and how he needs to be transparent and how everything's done in secrecy. Well, guess what? If you didn't watch what happened today, it's on YouTube. Trust me, there's plenty of videos so you can see that wonderful, brilliant thought, I guess is the best way of putting it, that Trump had by allowing the media to be there and witness this. Nancy Pelosi was so shooken, completely, it was like an outer body experience for her because the American people could look at her and listen to her and see the absolute BS that comes out of her mouth and Chuck's mouth. And that's exactly what happened. It rattled her so much that several times she requested that they hold this meeting. And she said this as the cameras are rolling. We should have this behind closed doors and not out here in front of these cameras like this. That's how rattled he got her. Nancy Pelosi, you got your wish, young lady. You wanted transparency? He delivered it right into your face and into the American people's living room to watch live on TV. You got your wish, and guess what? You don't like it. You and Chuck hated it. It drove you crazy that the American people can sit back and watch what comes out of your mouth as we talk about border security and protecting the Americans in this country. protecting them from illegal immigration and from those that try and come across the border that are bad people that we do not want here. Now, I personally was laughing my ass off watching her sit there and stumble and shake and just, we should not be having this in front of all these people. This is not right. No, Nancy, it was perfect. It's exactly what you asked for. Be careful what you ask for. And I say that to all the Democrats out there and all the liberals out there. When you want Democrats and liberals to go get in the face of people, Republicans out in public and restaurants and up on Capitol Hill and in shopping malls and, as Maxine Waters said, and gasoline stations, well, you're going to get what you don't want happening come 2019, because there's a lot of people in the Republican Party that have woken up to your BS, and you'll see it coming down the pipeline really, really soon. Transparency took place today in 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue, and it was so upsetting that afterwards, old Chucky came out talking about how, Trump's just, if he's not going to get his way, he can't talk like this. He can't just throw a tantrum. No, he didn't throw a tantrum. He checked your ass right there in the Oval Office and called you out on your stupidity. And it was marvelous. I loved it. And I hope he does more of that. Folks, as always, please say a prayer for our men and women serving in the United States military, our veterans, our law enforcement officers, our first responders, their families, our president, our country. We need God. We need God to watch over us and help us as we move forward in the coming years, so that we can all work together to continue to make America great again. For now, I'm Douglas Ducote, and I hope you all have a wonderful and blessed night. I'm out.